Hey everyone, and Merry Eve of Christmas Eve. We are putting this video out as a Merry Christmas to you all. This is going to be one of our last videos together on this channel before we move to our new joint channel, and we will leave that link. Well, probably not in this video.
No.
Would you want to leave the link in this video? It's kind of an empty channel right now, but we can definitely leave the link in this channel, and under here we'll leave the name so you can go subscribe if you'd like to. And then in the coming days when we do release a video on that channel, I will announce it here and then link it. But I think we only have one more video of you going to appear on my channel, and then we're going to keep these channels, Jean's channel for Jean, my channel for me, and then we'll have our channel together.
Keep it separated.
Yes. So we wanted to do this as a Merry Christmas to you guys. We did the asking for your favorite Christmas memories video, and it was just an overwhelming response of people leaving their sweet Christmas memories, and we wanted to read a few. We're not going to read the names because in case you don't want your name mentioned with your memory, but we do want to read some of the sweet ones that we got. First of all, I want to show a couple of things that we got in the mail as a gift, and I want to show you something that I made. Actually, it's going to be kind of a Christmas gift. I don't know, I kind of want to keep it, but I don't know if I'm going to give it away or not. But I've been getting back into my crocheting, and I made this big old, it's a slouchy hat, so it slouches over and it fits wonderfully. It's pretty warm, so I kind of want to keep it for myself because it turned out really well and it fits me really, really well. Do you want to model it?
Sure, I guess so. Why
You
not?
can show it. It's a little big on his head because it fits my big old head, but it's not too big. I guess it is.
Oh, is it not?
Flops over there.
I'm just messing around.
It's a floppy hat.
I'm just joshing.
A floppy bean hat.
Yeah, it's almost like Rastafari.
Yeah. It's like a Rasta hat. So that's what it's supposed to look like. And of course it fits my head too, my big old bean head. So I don't know, I kind of want to keep it, but I kind of want to gift it too, so I'm not sure what we'll do, but I'm going to be making some more hats like that. I've gotten back into the crocheting bug, so I wanted to share that with you guys. And then I have two gifts. This first gift is from a sweet, sweet subscriber that has become a friend of mine, and she is just the sweetest person ever, and I feel so connected to her. We talk about some really sweet things, and I saw these, she showed these in one of her videos, and I don't know if she wants her channel mentioned because I don't want to bring her any negativity to her channel, so I'm not going to talk about her channel, but she knows who she is, and she showed these in her video, and I just absolutely fell in love with these. And the video of this will not do it justice, plus I have my fingerprints on them, but these are beautiful.
Yeah, it's like they are absolutely beautiful. However, the sunlight has to hit. There's a little more.
Oh yeah.
The light has to hit it just right.
And they are absolutely breathtakingly beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm going to put these on my shelf so when the sun comes in and they can give me my sweet little rainbows on the ceiling. I absolutely love these, and thank you so much for sending these to me. Like I said, I fell in love with these when she showed them on her video, and they're perfume bottles actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I just am in love with these. So thank you so much. I appreciate that so much.
I know they're perfume bottles, sweetie.
Oh, do you know they're perfume bottles?
Yeah, why are you telling me they're perfume bottles when I already know they're perfume bottles?
I was telling them they're perfume bottles.
Nobody's here. We're just talking to ourselves.
Talking to the reindeer on my head.
At any rate.
All right, and then this was a gift to both of us from two of my, they started out as subscribers, and quickly became friends, and I just adore them. They have their own channel, and they are Smokey Steve and Mark. I will leave a link for their channel in the description below. We're both subscribed to them.
What up, guys?
I will also leave their
We've chatted before a little bit.
and I will leave their channel name right here. Show here. And we will also leave a link to their channel in the description below. So this came in the mail yesterday, and look at that box. I love the box.
And they also do some reaction videos as well.
And
They're a friendly group of guys. They're a good pack.
And they also do, Mark does his crafting and cooking and multi-talented guy, just like my guy here. And Steve is just an amazing person as well. So let me show you what they sent us. This is for both of us. You want to hold that up? Look how cute that is. It's an ornament. It's like a little snow globe ornament.
Little snow globe, yeah.
It has a little Christmas tree in there and the snow.
That's cute.
And they put the date on the bottom. So I love when there is a date on an ornament so I can remember when I got it and that time of the year. So thank you guys so much. That was so sweet of you.
Yeah, very sweet.
We appreciate it so much.
Well, I said group of guys, a couple of guys. Like make it sound like 3, 4, 5. Anyways.
Couple. It could be a group.
Yeah, a couple of guys.
We're a group right here.
This is a group.
I think we're a group.
2 or more gathered.
Yeah.
All right.
Plus my deer.
Yeah, guess so. And the hat.
All right, we have our phones. We're going to start reading some of your comments of your sweet Christmas memories. We're going to take turns and just read a few. Do you want to start?
No, you can. It's your channel.
All right, I'll start.
You're the star of the show, baby.
No, I think you're the star.
Mm-hmm.
You're my star.
Well, you're my star.
You're my star.
That's so sweet.
I know. The first Christmas memory we'd like to share says, my favorite memory is when Santa almost flew over our house, but circled around and built me my Holly Hobby playhouse. That's so sweet. I remember Holly Hobby.
Oh, that's cool.
I had Holly Hobby things when I was little.
Comment 469. There's 470 comments, so you guys were very active in this one. My favorite Christmas was having my mom surprise my siblings and me by coming home from rehab sober. She has been sober for 6 years now. That is a good Christmas gift,
That's a
actually.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes. The next one says, how fun. My favorite, most memorable, really, Christmas memory is leaving milk and cookies out for Santa, only to learn years later that my dad ate and drank said milk and cookies mere minutes after placement.
That's funny.
Yeah, I remember my mom would do the same thing. She would take bites out of the cookies and then probably drink the milk and make it look like Santa ate them.
Yeah, actually, they did that to me one time. That was cute.
Yeah.
It was fun. My favorite memory would be any Christmas that my father was there. He has passed away, so I know now that never take anything for granted. Yeah.
Most definitely.
I'm sorry for your loss.
The next Christmas memory is very sweet, and I'm going to try not to cry. But she said her favorite Christmas memory is the last Christmas with her mom, and it seemed like time stood still. The day was magical, and I will keep that safe in my heart forever. That's very sweet.
That is sweet.
I try not to cry. Thank you for sharing that memory with us. That's very sweet and special.
Another one is Merry Christmas to you both. My favorite Christmas memory is spending time with my family in the U.S. when I was a kid. Well, I wonder where they reside. I wonder where you reside.
The next Christmas memory says their favorite Christmas memory is their mom would give them a Swarovski crystal ornament every year. After she passed away, her big brother kept her tradition and still kept giving those ornaments. That was sweet.
Oh, that is neat.
Yeah.
It's a good brother.
Very much so.
Favorite holiday memory? Seeing Nightmare Before Christmas in the movie theater. Idea for your joint channel name. Gene and Jen at it again. I thought I was continuing on with the Christmas story, so. But we will consider that one as well. Thank you. And yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. I never saw that until, I guess, 5, 6, 7 years after it came out. It was actually pretty fun to watch.
Yeah.
Might be one to consider. Next, babe.
Next one is from one of my very dear subscribers. I won't say her name because we're not saying names, but she's always been so supportive and I love her a lot. She said, I don't have any favorite memories of Christmas past, but I do have one for this Christmas. My one and only son got married on December 6, 2019, and he has given me a memory that will last a lifetime. That's very sweet.
That is neat.
Congratulations.
Very neat. Yeah, congrats.
That's wonderful.
Making Christmas cookies and candy with my grandmother is another one. Another favorite Christmas memory, camping at Hillsborough State Park in Tampa back in 2011. Wanted to break with tradition a little and just enjoy God's gift of nature. It was truly the best Christmas ever. There's something telling about that, actually. A lot of us get very caught up and stressed out. It's a little kind of sad that I don't know how to say it, but it's created a lot of stress, just Christmas in general, between the obligation of buying each other gifts and whatever, and family and the anxieties thereof. So I could definitely see how getting out in nature would be a superb blessing, something different, a little change of flow.
Very much so.
Yeah, Christmas doesn't have to just be at the house, that's for sure.
All right, our next Christmas memory says, my favorite Christmas memory is taking my nieces ice skating after we lost my sister. She was super scared and lost, dancing, skating on ice to music, forgetting life for a second. That's a very sweet memory.
Yeah, it is.
Helping someone through their first Christmas or Christmases without your mom it was such a sweet thing to do. That's amazing.
As what Jennifer is doing with me right now, being very sensitive to my situation as well. All right, next. My favorite solstice memory, that's a nice way of putting it. Solstice memory is sitting around the table with the whole fam after we had been apart for years, making gifts for the outer family, snacking and laughing, glitter, paper, glue everywhere for days afterwards. One person sewed, one person did 3D paper stuff, one person added details, one person cut the wood and wire anyway. That is my favorite memory ever. It sounded like you had a little Santa's Elves workshop going on. That's actually really cool.
Definitely.
I really miss the days my family was together. It's really sad. After my grandparents passed, short story, then that's when the family just kind of broke up. And kind of had their own cells of families and gatherings. So, and I know a lot of people can attest to that because a lot of people have told me the same thing. So, and any rate, so.
Do we want to pause here and tell our favorite Christmas memories?
Yeah, sure. Sounds
right.
good.
You go ahead and
intermission.
Intermission.
Well, it's not really an intermission, but.
Well, from reading, you go ahead and you share your favorite Christmas memory first.
1992's Old Saint Nick, Father Christmas, Santa Claus, gave me a drum set, and it was a Yamaha Power Special, 6 piece, and a couple of cymbals right off the bat. Bam! And it was awesome. Of course, at 12 years old, I did not believe in Santa Claus. It's just, I'm just saying, Santa Claus did bring it. And that was really neat. My mom, when the song Little Drummer Boy came on one evening, I guess like 10 days before Christmas, she said, I wonder if you're gonna be my little drummer boy for Christmas. And so I was looking at her, I was like, you just gave it away. That's what I was thinking in my head. So I was like, man, my mom couldn't keep quiet. She was so excited that she had to kind of give me a hint. Well, I knew at that point I was getting a drum set for Christmas, and that was absolutely wonderful. Little backstory behind that was when my family and I went to Beale Street in Memphis, Tennessee, where Elvis Presley was also inspired to create rock and roll out of rhythm and blues. That's also where BB King is, his main place. So when we went there to Memphis on vacation, I was inspired to play the drums. They have many guys out there, bands playing, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I want to do, is play the drums. So
Aw.
a little backstory behind the drums. Not only Elvis was inspired, but Gene was inspired.
And also, every time since we've been together, since he's told me that story for the past 4 years, every time we hear Little Drummer Boy, the song, play, we always think of his mom.
Yeah, it was always a
Even
good
before she
memory.
passed, we always pointed out the song and thought about that.
Yeah. It's a neat song.
It is.
So that's mine. 92 drum set.
There it is.
I guess that seems a little selfish, but
Well, it's not selfish.
I don't know. I mean, I could conjure up, a good family memory, but, we generally had a lot of good family memories
Yeah, I did too. I do too.
around Christmas time. I never knew of anything different, honestly, and now I appreciate it because the family's not really together anymore. It's pretty sad, so I definitely enjoy those times.
Yeah.
Not to pontificate any
No,
longer.
but just like that person shared that when families break up, not necessarily for bad reasons, just when the older people die, like the grandparents, the older people are most of the time the glue of the family. Like the older aunts and uncles and grandparents, they hold everybody together and they all like congregate to be around them. And all like the same happened in our family when the older people passed away. My grandparents and my aunts and my uncle, when they all passed away, then everybody kind of spread out and started celebrating in their own little family clusters. And of course we got together and celebrated, occasionally, but it wasn't like it was when everyone was all together. So, but
It's
my
always like
favorite,
that.
yeah. But my favorite Christmas memory, I don't know how old I was. I guess I was probably 4 or 5. And that would make it probably around 1980, 81. Don't say it. That's the year he was born, in 1980. What?
Yeah, you said it for me, so thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. But where my mom kept, where Santa, as he delivered the packages from the North Pole, he stored them in our spare bedroom. And to get to the spare bedroom, you had to go through my parents' bedroom. So on Christmas Eve that year, I slept in bed with my mom and dad. I slept in between them, and I swear to this day, I was holding both of their hands. Probably wasn't, but in my mind, and it still feels like it's a real memory, that I was holding both of their hands, and I woke up and I saw Santa tiptoeing through the bedroom to get the packages out of the spare room to put under the Christmas tree. Because as we all know, Santa can't carry all of the toys in his sleigh, so he delivers them to mom and dad's to have them hold on to them. So then on Christmas Eve, when he does come and when he brings the special presents on Christmas Eve, then he just puts the rest of the presents under the tree.
That's neat, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, we
a
all
cute
know
way
that.
of doing it. We
I
all
mean,
know that.
we all know, we've been talking about what we want for Christmas, and you keep reminding me that, he doesn't have anything to do with it. It's Santa that has.
Yeah, she keeps asking me, so what are you going to get me for Christmas? And I'm like, look, don't you know how this thing works? I'm talking with Santa here,
And like I reminded him that Santa has to come the day after Christmas to bring one of his gifts because his sleigh is too full, and he let me know that he would come back through. And that's another one of my Christmas memories. I know this is rambling, but I have to tell this one. My mom would also leave me a New Year's Eve gift. And it was just one gift. It wasn't like a whole tree full of gifts again. But as long as I was good for the week after Christmas, Santa would, on his way back through, because Santa stayed for the week after Christmas to make sure that the little boys and girls weren't being good for Christmas, because if they were bad after Christmas, when he would stay here, he would take the toys back to the North Pole with him when he would go back on January 1st. So I would have to be
behave.
right. So I would always get until I was an early teenager. I mean, I didn't believe in. I still believe in Santa Claus, but until my early teens, my mom always gave me a New Year's Eve gift as well from Santa.
That's neat. That's
Santa
cool.
left it on his way back through to the North Pole.
Yeah, we never did that. I think that's a great tradition. Great way
It was
of
fun.
ending Christmas without ending it.
And one year, Santa forgot and gave me all of my presents on Christmas and forgot to leave one special present on Christmas.
One Christmas, you're saying? One
Yeah.
time, 1 year?
1 year, yeah. He forgot to leave a New Year's gift.
What'd you have to say about that?
I was very upset.
What did
But-
what did mom and dad have
But
to say about
Santa, it was after my parents were divorced. But Santa, well, no, it was before my parents were divorced because that would have made me too old. But Santa left a note and said that since he forgot and left all my gifts for Christmas, that I could just use my note and we could go to the store the next day when the stores opened and I could pick out a gift. He left money with my parents to get me a gift.
that? Smart mom.
Yeah.
That's
Very
cute.
smart.
Smart Santa.
Smart Santa, that's right. All right, so let's get back to reading other people's memories.
Yes.
All right. Those are really good. I love that. I loved hearing yours.
Yeah, you too. That's sweet. Well, thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
When I was a child, we were poor, a lot of abuse, etc. But when the Christmas tree was decorated, I remember lying under it and looking up at the lights and ornaments and feeling hope and peace. I actually felt peace.
That's very beautiful.
That is, it's very neat. Yeah.
It's the simple things like that. I mean, it wasn't simple to them because it meant everything to them, but it's not always about the gifts, how many gifts you get or how expensive the gifts are. It's about the memories and the way you feel.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
yeah.
more special than gifts, I think.
And I'll go for the second one. My favorite memory is when both of my kids were small and spent Christmas at my parents' house. We always did Christmas Eve PJs and picked out a special movie to watch together. That sounds like a nice idea, actually.
We have matching Christmas Eve PJs that we will be sporting this Christmas. I'm sure we will post a picture of that on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. And community comment area.
Oh yeah, community tab. All right, the next comment is, my favorite Christmas memory was the one time my mom asked me to spend the night with her and my siblings. I was raised by my grandparents and that was special to me. That's very sweet. The next one is, my favorite Christmas memory is Christmas morning when my siblings and I were little, waking up super early and organizing our presents in piles, then waiting for hours for mom and dad to get up. That was always the worst thing, is waiting for them to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were all of us when we were little, we'd wake up early and just wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, you know, us kids always be jumping out of the beds like jumping Jack Flash. All right, and continuing on. My favorite childhood Christmas memory was every Christmas that included my parents and siblings. The early mornings and hot chocolate. The one day out of the year that we got to skip breakfast and go right for the stockings. Ah, the stockings. Now that is my favorite memory. My mom always stuffed an apple and orange into the bottom of our stocking. Yeah, mine did too. Of a stocking. Eventually she added a popcorn ball to it as well. I hated the waste of space that could have been used for candy. LOL. Now I look back and just really miss those moments. Of course, I carried on the tradition with my children and them with theirs. Yes, they hate the waste of space as well, but I know that one day that memory will put a smile on their faces. That's sweet. Now it brings back memories for me as well. And my favorite memory is my dad had since passed, dressing like Santa and giving out parents' presents to the children on base. He was military, Army.
Thank him for his service.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, my next one is, my favorite Christmas memory was getting an alarm clock radio when I was 8. I thought it was so cool to have my own radio. That's
It
cute.
is, yeah.
And my next one that I'm going to read is, favorite Christmas memory was back in 2012. When 12 of my family moved from Florida to Tennessee. My family plus 4 children, my sister's family plus 3 boys, and my mom. We didn't have much money for gifts for the children for that Christmas, but our children said that that was the best Christmas. Since then, our nephew died in an accident living in Tennessee. I'll always cherish the first Christmas here in Tennessee with my loved ones, praying for a healing for our hearts to be restored. You both are cute. Thank you very much. Sending prayers your way, definitely. And that's a very special memory. I'm glad you were able to have that memory with them.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for sharing. It's very heartwarming reading all of these.
And you helped to make our Christmas a little specialer because we got to share your special, sweet Christmas memories.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys very
Definitely.
much.
Good?
Spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah.
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 We will be on Christmas Eve making these. However, I don't know if we will be uploading. We don't really want to bother anybody on Christmas Eve. I know you guys have families and whatnot, so
We'll probably upload. This will be our last Christmas. This will be our last video on this channel together.
with this,
Yes. these.
Okay.
And we'll upload this one on Christmas Day.
Raise it, give it a foundation.
Boom.
Yeah, we're gonna be making gingerbread houses, and so
Mine is a gingerbread castle. And
Yes.
he has a gingerbread town.
and I've only made them once. It was with my nephews.
And
but,
I've never made one.
Yeah, so this will be fun.
It's going to be our tradition to do every Christmas Eve.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, you're starting a tradition now.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And our-
Cool. That sounds good.
and our
I
Christmas
like that.
PJs.
I like that. That sounds good.
Right here.
And popcorn and movie, right? I don't know.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's right, baby.
For the 5th time this year.
The 5th time.
It is about the 5th time, 4th.
Yeah, we've been watching it. Yep.
All right, so I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. We will see you on Christmas Day with this video, but we hope you have a very Merry Christmas Eve, safe and healthy, happy holiday, and we will see you guys again very soon.
Love all.